I'm going to explain question set 47. The first question is, in the database you created, first a table called teacher is created to store the information of the teachers who teach grade 9 in the school. You need to add a column named teacher age to the created table. Your team lead has told you that the column you must add be with the not null. Created the required DDL query. So in my previous videos I created a table called teacher and add some records to this teacher table. Now in here our team leaders saying us we have to add a new column to this teacher table called teacher age, and it has to be not null. So to do this, first I am going to write use school Ranabima school DB. So now to add a new column to a table, we can write alter table, and the table name is teacher, and add teacher reg racha 8 and not null. So as you can see, the new column is added to the teacher table. The next question is, in the teacher table that you have created, you need to enter the following data in the newly added teacher ID column. Create the required DDL query. It is mandatory to write DDL query to enter all this data. So in here I have to do update because I already inserted in my data to this teacher table in my previous video. Therefore now I have to use this update query. So update table name is teacher, set I want to update the teacher registration teacher age column, and this is the value where teacher ID is equal to 1. So let's see. Yes, the first record teacher age is updated. The first record is updated. So like that I'm going to do the rest of the records. So as you can see, I updated this teacher age column. The third question is, in the database you created earlier, table called student has been created to store the information of the student studying in grade 9 in the school. You need to add a column named student index to the created table. Create the DDL query. So we have to add this new column to the student table. So alter table name is student. We have to add this new column and the varchar characters 8, and it has to be not now. So let's see. The student index number is added to the column name added to the student table. Fourth question is, you need to enter the following data in the column name student index. Enter in the student table you created. Create the required DDL query. It is mandatory to write DDL query to enter all the data. So we have to add all this data to the student table. So I'm going to write update student table set student index this value where student id is equal to 1. So the first record is updated. Like that I'm going to do to the rest of the records. Same thing. So the fourth question is also completed. Fifth one is all grades teachers in this school teach one or more subjects and to store the table and to store the data at the following data to the teacher has subject table. Create the required DDL query. It is mandatory to write DDL query to enter all this data. So we have to enter all this data to the teacher has subject table. So insert into teacher has subject, the column names, subject ID and teacher ID, values, so all the records are added to the teacher has subject table. So the last question is a table name student has subject has been created to store all the subjects studied by the grade 9 students in the school. You need to enter the data into the created table. Grade 9 students study all the major subjects. Create the DDL query. You need to store those learning subjects. It is mandatory to write with DDL query to enter all data. Last question, the sixth question, it says that we have to enter records to the student as subject table, and every student, it says that every grade 9 student study all major subjects. So now I'm going to write the insert query, insert into student as subject, the column names, student ID, the subject ID, values, first student, the first subject. So first student, second subject, which means history, ID 2, ID 3, science, mathematics, English, Single language and literature. So the first student is doing all many subjects. So like that I have to do the enter data to the rest of the students. So second student, first subject is religion. So as you can see, all the students are doing all the subjects here. So this is all for this video. Thank you for watching.